Hey guys, how is everyone doing? This is Fox coming at you finally after about a month and a half with an update video and a good old Talks with Fox. Alright guys, so let's actually get started. What a crazy month and a half it's been for me over here, guys. Oh my goodness, it's been dealing with a lot of stuff personally and dealing with a lot of stuff professionally over here that's kind of kept me away from the YouTube videos for a while. Where we last left off, guys, there was a big strike in mobile strike, and basically it went as expected. I mean, you know, a lot of players ended up quitting, and also a lot of players just decided not to continue with it. Other players have taken other actions, and you know, blah blah blah. And I haven't played since. I literally haven't played since the strike video. I logged in a couple of times to check the account, logged into Final Fantasy a couple of times to see whatever was going to happen with that, but you know, I've lost almost all interest, guys, in doing mobile strike videos, and I've lost all interest in even doing Final Fantasy videos. In the beginning, I thought Final Fantasy was going to be like the old school days of mobile strike, where you could basically have a $25 or $20 solo burn trap and do quite well. Nah, no. Final Fantasy, I believe, is positioned to be one of the most expensive mobile games ever released. You know, getting rid of gold, getting rid of a lot of things, taking out the budget engineering for traps that we're all used to. If you look at other YouTubers too, a lot of them aren't, you know, doing a lot of Final Fantasy content. Some are, some aren't, but it's not like MS used to be. And after seeing it now, after about a month and a bit, I'm not interested in doing it, guys. But anyway, let's not talk too much on that. I want to give you guys a quick update on what's been happening with me over here, since this is a Talks with Fox, and just to kind of get you guys in the loop and the direction that I'll be going down the next few months. So just after the video was posted, guys, I ended up having some major computer problems, to the magnitude of where I couldn't even log into my computer, and I never had enough cash available to buy a new computer. So I thought what I thought would end up being like a week or two maximum to get fixed ended up being over a month. Very frustrating, guys. Very frustrating. Not only was that frustrating on a YouTube side, it was extremely horrible on the programming development side, because I started school August 11th, right? So now I'm almost into week 2. It'll be 2 weeks into the program this oh fuck, that's right, I'll have 2 weeks of my program completed this Saturday, guys. So I have 2 more weeks left of the introductory week, and that'll be month 1 in the books, and then I'll be flying out of Korea to the States, and I'll be completing the next 3 months of a hardcore software engineering program, and then joining the tech industry, hopefully. Fingers crossed. So that's another thing that's happening, guys. So I'm basically in my program now, and that's primarily the biggest reason why I haven't been posting, is just simply I've been too busy between getting things ready to leave here, between, you know, studying, which is consisting most of my day, trying to sell all my stuff, and everything else. So that's basically the main things. If we were to break it down into like 3 main things, it's leaving Asia. It's probably number 1. 2 is studying for the program, and 3 is just making sure everything is ready financially, you know, for the next 4 months, because it's going to be 4 months of no income. So I got to make sure all my ducks are lined up and getting ready to go on to there. So, as for MS, guys, I know a lot of you don't like to watch. Well, most of the viewers that watch my mobile strike content are just there for the mobile strike content. And the guys like you guys that watch Talks with Fox, well, you guys are mostly here, mostly for my content, we'll say. Yeah, you're here for the mobile strike stuff, but at the same time, the ones that tend to watch Talks with Fox is more like you guys in Fox Group and some other things. So let's actually let's jump in, guys. Whether you're a viewer or not, and you're just kind of seeing what the status of everything else is. A lot of you have been asking, have I quit mobile strike? That answer is yes. I've quit mobile strike, guys. I will not be doing any more videos. on Mobile Strike moving forward on the DemonFox channel. Primarily because, well, I mean, you guys know the reason. I mean, the strike, you know, if you look at from what happened from, you know, the point of view of, from me, you know, I figured that they would at least come out to do something. But never happened. Honestly, I never expected it to happen. And it's been flat out daily releases or close to it, you know, since the video was posted. And on top of that, if you're willing to spend $100 or $200 and then they release something else, you know, it's too much, right? It's just way too much money. And so I just looked at it from an eagle eye point of view, and I said, all right, well, if I'm to continue with Mobile Strike, how much money am I willing to spend, right? And and I looked at that number, and I was like, okay, well, if I'm willing to spend this amount of money on my gaming budget per year, what else could I do for the same money, right? So what I decided to do, guys, is to actually, I took my last budget, okay, so get this, I took my last budget series for Mobile Strike. I was saving it up, you know, and then, because before loading basically collapsed, and I was like, okay, when am I going to do my next series? So I looked at it, and I was like, okay, wait a minute, I can do a series with Mobile Strike, or I can do, you know, something else with it. So what I ended up doing, guys, I bought a new PlayStation. I bought a PlayStation 4 Pro. There was a sweet deal on Amazon. And I got a year of PlayStation Plus. So, for a total amount of cash, I get free games for the next 12 months. And on top of that, I got a brand new PlayStation for basically a small portion of what it would have kept me to, you know, stay up to date on Mobile Strike. And that's some of the best gaming material, you know, and gaming hardware on the market. So recently I've been experimenting with different games on PlayStation 4. So I have bought a PlayStation 4, and, you know, I looked at a few other games. So, you know, the direction of the DemonFox channel moving forward is going to be mostly console based, you know, specifically PlayStation 4 based. Right now I'm playing World of Tanks on PlayStation 4. I'm playing Friday the 13th. Just Cause was released this month, and Assassin's Creed for free with the PS Plus deal, the summer deals. And there's a few other ones that were released that were previously computer titles, like Dreadnought. You know, very similar to Fractured Space, but it's like picture World of Tanks, but absolutely massive battleships in space. And that's Dreadnought. And what else is on there for PlayStation? Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm playing a few games on PlayStation. I'm not really doing a whole lot with mobile, guys. Literally, daily, about 20% of my time is paid work here in Korea right now. The other 70% is study time and coding. And the last bit of time I have is just, you know, spending time with the girlfriend and friends before I leave. So, you know, the direction that the channel is going to be going, guys, moving forward, until December 10th or 12th, I'm not going to be posting a whole lot of content moving forward. What I'm going to try to do while I'm in the States, I did get some streaming hardware, so I got a game capture card. I'm going to try and put out a stream once a week, or at least do a small video once a week. And I might be doing a tech YouTube channel, just kind of covering my experience in school. I haven't decided if I'm going to do that yet, because the program as it is already extremely demanding, and to add another layer of complication on top of it might not be the best idea. So I might just do it in more of a documenting style, just like a quick 5-minute video here and there, unedited, just kind of raw format, but I'm not sure yet. As for the gaming channel though, guys, you'll see far less mobile stuff coming out from me and much more console based. As you know, as for the game itself, if we're just to look at Mobile Strike and Final Fantasy quickly, you know, there's a War and Order. That's a good substitute for you guys that really like the base building genre. War and Order, I have checked it out. It's a good game. It's much cheaper, and it's something that I think a lot of you might enjoy if you want to get into base building games. But honestly, if you guys have a budget of say $600 to $800 a year now, I actually wouldn't recommend those kind of mobile games. If you got that kind of expenditure for a gaming experience, I would highly recommend just pick up a console. You know, $250, $270 for a PlayStation 4 on Amazon. 1 year of PlayStation Plus is $70 or $60. Then you can, you know, buy whatever games you want. That's still like under $500, $600, right? I mean, it's much cheaper now to get, you know, a dedicated gaming system. You know, especially too if you're playing mobile games more than 2 hours a day, just do your work during the day and then, you know, sit down for an hour or two at night and play one of those systems, right? Just looking at it from an eagle-eyed point of view, it seems the best direction to move so far. You know, so you're going to see a lot more of that coming out of me, guys, from this channel. I'm going to start to focus more on fun multiplayer games and maybe some indie games. Will you see any more Mobile Strike content from me moving forward? Realistically, I might do one video just talking about some of the things, but I don't think I'm going to come back to Mobile Strike in the state that it's in or at the price points. Final Fantasy, I also won't be doing, guys. It's just the same stuff with all the budget stuff, completely engineered out of the system. So I won't be doing any of that. Likewise, a lot of you have been asking me to do War and Order series and whatnot and some other games. I really appreciate you guys reaching out, you know, and asking where I've been and stuff like that. And you guys like, oh man, Korea is crazy, you know. Are you gonna get bombed? No, we're not gonna get bombed. As crazy as the media makes out Korea, the Korean Peninsula right now, there's nothing really big happening here, so there's no need to be worried about that. But yeah, I don't think I'll have time, guys, to do a War and Order series as much as I'd like to. I just really feel right now I gotta focus on school, right? It's just you gotta line up your ducks and you gotta pick them off, right? Identify, prioritize, and then execute. So right now I'm gonna finish up school. I'm gonna get that on my plate and finished up, and then we'll see what happens from there, guys. Because then I'll have it'll be new job, new career, you know, a new perspective on life, basically, and then I can really kind of sit back and look at what I want to do, right? The direction the channel is going now is where I've always wanted to take it, which is more along the console route, right? The PC route. You know, when I started Mobile Strike content, at first it was just to help out, you know, teammates and stuff like that from my original alliance. And I only had enough gear to record on mobile games, because I never had a PlayStation at the time, and I couldn't record in good quality from the PC room the games here, right? So the question is, you know, do you guys want to stick around? And that's a kind of a good question to think about, guys. So, you know, if this is the end for us, and you're only here for the Mobile Strike content, or only been here to check up on the strike and whatnot, all good. I hope that if you've been a viewer of mine for a long time, that you really enjoyed and learned something. I hope some of the content made you laugh, you know, and, you know, had a good time watching it. And if you never, well, I tried my best. So if you want to unsubscribe, guys, knowing that I won't be covering Mobile Strike content moving forward, or if you want to unsubscribe because I won't be doing Final Fantasy, that's all good. I'll raise a glass to all you. Cheers. And there's lots of other YouTubers that are pumping out good content for Mobile Strike, so you guys will be covered there. But if you guys do stick around, then of course I'll be doing more console games, and I'll be doing much more multiplayer games, which are focused specifically on console or PC. Mostly console, though. But also keep in mind, guys, that the content will be slow for the next 3.5 months. Until my program is completed, because I have a lot of work to get done before that program, you know, before it's finished. I'll basically not have a life for the next 3.5 months, so it's really challenging, but, you know, it is what it is, and then we'll just see what happens moving forward. Alright, guys, as always, this is your quick update from me. You know, cheers to all you guys who gave me messages, you know, checking if I'm alright and seeing what's happening with the channel, and, you know, staying in contact and whatnot. And yeah, guys, so keep on the lookout. I'm going to be testing out some new software and some of the new hardware I picked up for my PlayStation. So I might start off with Friday the 13th. I don't know when I'm going to get that video up or even started, because I have so much work to do with you know, with school, but we'll see. We'll see moving forward. My line handle is the same, guys, and if those of you that have been in Fox group, you guys know what's happening. I've been pretty vocal with you guys since since I stopped putting out videos about a month and a half ago. And yeah, guys, that's it. Cheers to all ye. Happy to give you guys a finally well-awaited update, and I hope you're enjoying your summer. So cheers, guys, and see you later.